Hi guys, welcome to Intermediate English. I'm Miss Pendergrass, and I'm going to take you on a little walkthrough of our course. Let's see, I'll try to keep it short and I'll try not to mess up. I'm sure my phone will ring wherever it is and someone will walk in any moment now. Okay, minimize that. So whenever you first open your course up from your dashboard, here's your dashboard. In fact, let me just go back to Leo. See, I told you I was going to mess up pretty quickly. Okay. So you probably have something that looks like this when you go to, this is how I got here, leo.eastms.edu. Then it automatically changes it to that address. But anyway, you can go to Canvas right here. Of course, I go to Canvas right there. But when you open up Canvas, you're going to land on this dashboard. And you'll see some classes there when they populate. They won't show here until teachers actually publish them. You see, I have several classes that are not published yet. But let me get to our class. This is the one with the little bird on it. All right, when you first open up the class, you're going to land on this home page. And this is the message from the e-learning dean, Chris Square, which is who you would contact if you had any issues. But definitely Dean Square and everybody else on this planet wants you to start here. So let's just start there, because starting there takes us to the modules. Now, I have this collapsed. Well, do I have it collapsed or not? Okay, well, now it's open. But when I'm done with a module, I can always collapse it like this and make it close up. There's lots of important information in here, so it is worth your while to click through all of these things. I'm not going to click through them right here, okay? One thing you're going to want to know is that when you do your final exam, you can either come to campus and take it, and that's where you would sign up over here on Smarter Proctoring. We have testing centers available on the GT campus in Mayhew and a testing center here in Scuba that you can come and take the final exam. And then you can also take it from a location that is convenient to you, your house, McDonald's, the Lowe's parking lot, whatever, use an honor lock, maybe your local library. But you'll need a computer that has a webcam and sound. So keep that in mind. So if you have any technology issues, you may want to use Smarter Proctoring. Okay, so and then here's your actual test schedule. It should be noted down below too. So let's just look through our course. Now, you don't have a video here yet, but I guess by the time you watch this video, you will anyway. So you would just go in here and you'll list 3 things that you just hit reply right here. List 3 things you learned about this course. I don't really care about grammar at this point. They can just be bullet points, whatever, a little list. And then give me a question you still have, and I'll come back and answer the questions. Let's just hit next. We can hit next to get to the next assignments. So here you drop an emoji or a GIF, for, the big argument about GIF or GIF, whatever you want to call it, in Teams. So if you click here, it should launch our team. So let's try it. It's going to ask you if you want to download. I already have it downloaded on my computer, so I'm just going to hit open Microsoft Teams, and opened it on my other screen. So let me pull it over here so you can see what it looks like. Whoop, we're in the wrong way. All right. So here's Microsoft Teams, and we are not open to our team. If I double click, it'll take me to this dashboard. And then here's our team. I can open it up, and you see our first couple of comments right here. If you click chat, and these commands are located in different places on your phone, but you can download Microsoft Teams to a number of devices so that you can easily contact me. And this is what I use a lot for contacting you and saying, hey, I didn't see your essay, or are you feeling okay, or whatever might be going on. So you can private message me here, and if you post here and you want to contact me like on the public page, I guess, you can make sure you go at Shannon Pendergrass. I don't know how it's going to come up, but because it won't pull it up for me. But if I wanted to at Ariel, I go at Ariel, and it would pull her name up, and then she would get a notification. But if you just put a message to me here and you don't at me, then I won't get a notification and I might not see it right away. Okay, so that's Teams just in a little nutshell, but I use this for 100% of my communication with you back and forth. So don't email me in Canvas and don't email me in Leo. I have a lot of reasons for that. If you want to chat about it, we certainly can. Okay, so that's Teams. So make sure you get in Teams, do your emoji or your GIF in Teams, and then you're going to actually screenshot that and drop it in. You can either give me a screenshot or a picture with your phone and upload it here, or you can copy paste it into the text entry box. Okay. All right. And you can always ask me 1,000,000 questions in Teams. If you don't understand anything, I love answering your questions. Like, it's ridiculous. Whenever I get a notification from one of y'all, I'm like, oh, I got a question from a student. Let me hurry up and answer it. And if I don't pretty quickly respond to your question, like within an hour or so, then re-message me because I may have missed it. So we have this thing, you have this available to you. It's called the TTS Reader. And I'm just going to open it in another window. And I just want you to hit screenshot. And then you're going to send me a copy of this screenshot. So you can, my screen's on dark, so you can copy paste your, let's see, I probably have, no, I don't have anything. You can copy paste your, they've changed it, obviously changed it. Okay, so we can put our, can we put our text in there? It won't let me put my text in there. Start text player. Now. Oh, okay. And then it will actually play your this the TTS Reader will read your essay to you, and you will hear errors that you might not ordinarily hear or notice when you're reading it, and you can actually change the different voices. There should not be anything for you to pay for. Never pay for anything that I give you, and if you're prompted to pay, then let me know. Okay, that was the TTS Reader. And then BrainFuse. Well, you have BrainFuse over here, and I want you to send a screenshot of the Writing Lab screen in BrainFuse. So let me just show you how to get to that. Click on that. You'll probably see a number of tutoring opportunities that you have. There's actually live people on the other side of this. We want to go to the Writing Lab. You can submit your paper here. Your paper does not, your essays, whatever the writing assignment is, it does not have to be complete. So you'll just fill this information out and continue through the prompts until you get your essay submitted, and then you'll come back here and get your essay back and see what they said. All right. We need to kind of get this moving. So let's go back to the modules. So we made it down to right here. So that's the first couple of assignments. Then you have the next assignment you have is what is a complete subject and predicate. Open it in a new tab. You do have 5 points per day for late assignments, so that every day that you're late is subtracting points. And also attendance is taken for all the assignments that you turn in on Sundays. So if you miss assignments on Sundays, even if you do turn them in late, there may be an absence assigned. I'm supposed to put in an absence 100,000%, but I'm just letting you know. Okay. So you'll take these little quizzes. If you score below a 70, retake those quizzes, right? And screenshot the results as you go. You can upload the pictures in a number of ways, as a file upload or in the text entry box. Okay. And there's several of these types of assignments. Then you have a plagiarism agreement. I don't need you to get real fancy on this plagiarism agreement. Okay. Read these pages in this handbook. Excuse me for stuttering, I'm sorry. And make sure you're familiar with all of these instructions. And let me just stop right here and tell you, if you get tempted to cheat in this class, do not do it. If you are struggling with any assignment at any point in time, immediately get on Teams and send me a chat, and I will rescue you as best as I can. But don't do it on Sunday, the day the assignment is due, because I work really hard from Monday to Friday, and I'm ready to answer your questions. It's like, if you send me a question at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to answer it as soon as I get up, or as soon as my class is in for that day, the next day. Okay. Or, I guess that day, since it's 1 o'clock in the morning, but whatever. So ask me questions. Don't wait and fall behind and be scared to ask me questions at all. Okay. So you're doing the plagiarism agreement, and you're not going to cheat, and you're not going to go find a definition of what plagiarism is. Don't do it. Every semester, somebody Googles the definition of what plagiarism is. Don't do that. You just tell me what plagiarism is in your own words. See, every semester. Don't do it. Don't get a 0 on the first assignment. Okay. And then if you're concerned about setting up your own document, then you can download this template and then click enable editing and save it to your computer, and then type over the top of what I've got, or you can just use that template as a go by. Let's see, if we go to writing assignments, there's that template again, but also you have a couple of short videos that show you how to set your document up. Particularly for me, every other teacher wants double space lines in a 12-point font, but I really, really, really prefer this. Okay, so go figure. So that gets us through the first week, right? Now I'm just going to kind of start scrolling through. Even though you don't have this autobiographical essay due in this week, you need to be working on it in this week. So I'll have a video put up. I don't have a video for this assignment yet. I don't know why I clicked that, but there should be a video up here. However, if I don't get a video done in time, you do have an example of an autobiographical essay right here that you can use to go by. I normally have pre-writing that goes with every essay, but this one does not have pre-writing, okay? And at any point in time in the essay, if you're not sure if you have a comma in the right place, or if this word is spelled correctly, or you just don't know what's wrong with this sentence, but you feel like something's wrong with it, send me the sentence. Copy paste it into a chat in Teams. I will send it back to you ASAP, okay? Before Sunday. I'm not as active on Teams on Saturday, and I really try not to check my email or anything at all on Sunday, okay? All right, go back to modules again. I feel like this video is getting kind of long. Let me go. Let's see. All right, so that's your first writing, well, I guess your second writing assignment. This is a little bitty writing assignment right here, 40 to 50 words. Please do not write 85, 95 words for the plagiarism agreement assignment. If I ask for 40 to 50, I honestly would rather have 40. On your I don't know, let's see what the word count is on this. I'll have 50 tabs open in just a minute. Ooh. Hold on. I made a mistake. Okay. So I made a mistake on this assignment, and you're going to have, let's see. Oh,
You see your brand new sparkling calendar?
I did not yet. I'm recording though.
Oh,
That's okay. No problem. I should have put a note up.
you want me to shut your door?
You can. Yeah. Thank you. Y'all, I messed up on your, I messed up on the instructions that are showing right here because I deleted the rough draft out of your assignments. But you'll have this in just a minute and I'll get it fixed. But this is what your assignment's going to look like for the autobiographical essay. So the word count is 250 to 300 words. Don't give me 500 words, please. You cannot tell me everything. You won't be able to answer all of these questions either. Okay. And like I said, there should be a video up whenever I get this fixed in your class. Thank goodness I did this video, right? And found my errors. But you'll see these instructions in your here whenever you open this assignment. I'm not going to do it right now. Let's go back to our modules. So don't give me over the word count, please. That was the long and short of that discussion. This is the same thing as those grammar things that you saw before. Now you're going to screenshot your graded and marked autobiographical essay here. And it tells you exactly where to go to get your marked assignments. Okay, I grade right in the speed grader, and I can't show you right now, but maybe there'll be a video there. I feel like I'm a little underwater here. Don't tell anybody I said that, but so that's why I'm saying there might be a video and there might not. You do have corrections that you can do. I know that you will do, excuse me, for the autobiographical essay part 1, part 2, and for the illustration essay. The last essay that we have does not have corrections available. That grade is final. So let's scroll up and see what else we've got. Kind of go slowly here. So whenever you go to do your autobiographical essay part 2, there's also no pre-writing involved with this one. But I want you to be working ahead on this so that you can send me 3 sentences for me to check, and the instructions are in there. I won't get all bogged down with the instructions. These are the same grammar situations where you do the quizzes and you screenshot them. If you still don't understand what a fragment or something is, even after you do the quizzes and read the instructions, you know what to do. Get on Teams and let's start a discussion. Sometimes I do a midterm and sometimes I don't. That's why it's not green. You do have an extra credit opportunity here over spring break that is optional. It's the only optional assignment. The only way I would say that you did not have to do the corrections is if you made like an 85 or something. Most people, though, who make 85s and above actually do the corrections. So, but you do have to do the corrections or else there'll be a 0 there. And it counts as an essay grade. It averages in with that essay. So don't do that. Don't miss the corrections. Then you have a problem solution essay, sending me 3 sentences from your draft to check, some more grammar stuff to do, And then you have a final exam here. That's when the final exam occurs. This is not where you do the final exam. This is just letting you know what your final exam is. Remember that Honor Lock is where you take the exam from home or wherever it is you are where you're taking the exam. And then Smarter Proctoring is when you come to a testing center on campus. Let's look at the syllabus. How about that? Remember to contact me in Microsoft Teams for everything. There's your prereqs. You don't have any text assigned to this course. You can opt out. Now, I clicked on this the other day and there was nothing there yet. Let's see if there's something there. Looks like there is. Okay. You see where it says the last day to opt out is 1/24. You go on here and you're going to have a button that says opt out. Opt out. So just click opt out on both of these. Otherwise, you're going to get charged for them. I will try to remember to tell you that. But I may not, y'all. Let's see. Just try not to miss class, try not to miss assignments. A lot of times I have a particular day where I grade online assignments. Sometimes it's Monday or Tuesday. So generally speaking, if the assignment's turned in when I go to grade it, then I do attendance after that. So you catch my drift. But if something's going on, you don't have to tell me all your personal business, but if something's going on, then send me a text and let's talk about it. This is not true for this class. You're welcome to buy the open resources. I mean, you're welcome to buy the textbook if you want it, but I have open resources in this class that you can use. Okay. Let's see what else. I have a late work policy. My late work policy is that if it's open, then you are welcome to turn the late work in. If I have time, I will go back and grade it. It's helpful for you to send me a text to say, hey, I turned in my essay, and let me know which essay it is. Send me a screenshot of the essay turned into that spot so I know exactly where I'm going to grade. Don't say, did you grade my assignment yet? Because there's a lot of assignments in this class and I'm not going to know which one you're talking about. But sometimes if I'm snowed under, then I'll go back and grade late work at a later date. And sometimes I just put a grade on it. Sometimes I'll just look at it and go, okay, it looks like the essay, and I'll put a 50 on it. And a 50 is better than a 0. But sometimes I don't put any marks on it. And if you miss those essay corrections, which are very valuable points because you are late on other assignments, so that I was late grading your essay, then you won't get to do the corrections. I do try to do this, okay? I don't like to if I were a student, I would want my work graded immediately, and I do try to grade it pretty close to immediately. And if I don't, then I send you a text here and I say, hey, I'm running late on grading this. If you need to open your essay back up and ask me some questions and resubmit your essay, now would be a good time to do that since I'm running late anyway. Here's your AI, and oh, I don't like AI, guys. I don't like it at all. Don't use AI to generate your content. It is so obvious when students use AI. No one who uses AI to generate content in this class passes the class. So just letting you know. And there's some other stuff for you to be aware of. There's, if you got any kind of issues with e-learning, that's your email. There you go. Okay, so that's your basic syllabus there. But it's just a quick peek back at the at our Canvas. It's pretty much everything that's there won't be any major assignments added in here. Like I won't throw in another essay unless it's some kind of extra credit thing. If I do add any assignments, it'll be something easy and something that will just help boost your grade up. You see that everything's due on Sundays. Nothing locks except for the corrections. These will lock a week after they're due. So every day that you are late on that, you're still losing 5 points. So don't lose those points. Remember, I don't know if I don't know if we'll assign this or not, but it's there. Look, I got a message. Oh, see, I told you I get excited when I get messages. I think that's it. Oh, if you scroll down, so some of this stuff I don't have, so just ignore all that stuff that I just showed you. Okay, wait a minute. Don't ignore everything. Let me scroll down. So I have this important information and guides folder, and you'll see that some of it's turned off, like I have something duplicated. And so you might have something duplicated again. Here is a textbook that you can use, and this textbook is actually linked in your final draft instructions. But if you absolutely want a textbook, this textbook is good. And you're welcome to use that. You can even go to, you can type in open resources. And you go right here and you can get math books and that might help you. All kinds of textbooks and things are in here and they're free to use and print out or whatever you want. So you just play around in that. You can go to Open Library. I saw that pop up, which I use a lot for my own stuff because I'm not buying books. Not if I can get them for free. And so you can borrow books and there's so many books on there that, anyway. And I'm not sure about textbooks, but probably some literature. I don't know what all's on there. Okay, I think that's it. If you have any questions, what did I say? You can message me on Teams. We can actually meet here virtually. See, there's what I'm doing now. We can, well, that would say meet, but I can set up a meeting for us. So anyway, that's all I've got to say. So I hope to hear from you a lot over this semester so that you can be successful. Bye.